Fight fans, this is the semi-main event and we are scheduled for 8 3-minute rounds. This is for the WBF Australasian Lightweight Championship title. Introducing firstly, blue corner, Adam Flood.
Adam Flood fighting out of Toowoomba, Queensland. Taking on the local boy, Lemuel Silisia, for the WBF Australasian lightweight title. Rob, we got to catch up with Adam Flood a little bit yesterday. What was he like?
Mate, it's clear to see he does not, he's not short of confidence, that's for sure. Known as the Flash, and he says so for a reason. He's two-time Aussie amateur champion.
And the opponent,
just 22
across
years
the
of
ring
age.
to the red corner, Lemuel Silisia.
Higher 1-2 boxing Westside family for his ring walk.
Listen to that crowd.
Boys, I am excited for this fight. I was there ringside for Lemuel Silisia's last fight in Gunnedah. He put his Indonesian opponent to sleep in, frankly, a terrifying way. The guy fell over in front of me, and he was down for about 5 minutes. So, look, Adam Flood's not short of confidence. He's very quick, but let me tell you, if Lem Silisia puts a hand on you, you're out.
And of course, we'd like to say a very special hello to all our viewers in the Solomon Islands. He is absolutely a hero back home, and we're really looking forward to see how Lems, the Destroyer Silisia, does in this bout.
Introducing firstly, who'll box from the blue corner. He weighed in at 63.4 kilograms. He's appeared in the roped arena on 8 previous occasions with 4 victories and 2 by way of knockouts. He's trained by Mick Shaw from Richo's Boxing Gym, housed out of Toowoomba, Queensland. Introducing Adam Flood. And his opponent, across the ring, will box from the red corner, 63.4 kilograms. He enters the ring undefeated, 3 bouts, 3 victories, all 3 by way of knockout. He's trained by Jamie Carroll from 1-2 Boxing, Westside. He hails out of Tamworth, New South Wales. Introducing Lemuel Silisia.
Tamworth's adopted son, Lemuel Silisia.
As we draw to a close of round number 1, brought to you by Harness Racing New South Wales. Boys, fairly even match there. Some nice heavy-handed shots so far, though.
Yeah, you got to feel like the weight of numbers was on Silisia's side for that one. He got off a few more flurries, and Flood started out well. He was using his pace, using the speed to keep Lems at bay, but once Lems started to smell a little bit of backward movement in Flood.
The end of that round here. This replay brought to you by Harness Racing New South Wales. Zach, how did you see that one?
Mate, it's hard to tell, isn't it? Right as I thought that Lems might be coming out of his shell, might be starting to find some rhythm, Flood just absolutely roars back towards the end of that round, hit Lems with a couple of big shots, and they sort of ended the round by just picking at each other. They're very much fighting an 8-round fight here. They're in no rush at all, both of these men. But he's got Flood hurt. Can Silisia find the finish here?
Into the last 10 seconds now. Silisia looking for a finish.
Knocks him down!
He's down.
Silisia knocks Adam Flood down in the dying seconds of the 3rd round.
6, 7.
Flood gets up quickly. But what does this mean for the 4th? My goodness.
A massive round from Lemuel Silisia. Rob, how does Flood bounce back from something like that at the end of that round?
I tell you what, he was not thinking about that. I think he's taken his eyes off the prize there. He's heard the clapper, and then Silisia, he's found him out very, very late in this round. Massive shot there, and I tell you what, he'll be wary of that coming into to round number 4. This instant replay brought to you by Harness Racing New South Wales.
Let's see if we can see the shot that knocked Flood down. Oh, the big right hand over the top.
Straight into the overhand.
He just ducked into it, didn't he? Maybe he thought the straight right was coming, and Silisia fed him the overhand right instead.
Silisia. That's going to take some great confidence in round 4, and I guarantee that's what the training's saying to him right now.
When Silisia spoke to us last...
Certainly did, Zach. As we look to the replay, brought to you by Harness Racing New South Wales. Much more back and forth in this round here.
Absolutely. This is another one that's going to be hard to score.
A couple of jabs there, straight to Silisia.
Yeah, but Flood lands a couple of big shots as well. Silisia, good combo there. Nice body work. Yeah, this is... I don't think the judges are going to have an easy night tonight.
Absolutely not. It's been one of those nights, certainly, and just goes to show how close some of these competitors are, and goes to show the great matchmaking that we've seen on the card, right from the top to bottom.
But this is...
At the end of another round there, this replay brought to you by Harness Racing New South Wales. Zach, not as decisive as some of the other rounds might have been.
No, mate, no. The last couple of rounds have been a little bit back and forth, a little bit give and take. I suspect Flood might have got the job done in that one, just because of that jab. He was keeping Lems at arm's length. He was establishing distance beautifully. Lems is really struggling to get past it. He's trying to crash in, but as soon as he does, Flood ties him up. There's really not been an answer from the Solomon Islanders so far, and let's see how that plays out for the next 2 rounds.
Rob, as we get to the pointy end of this fight, do you think these boys are going to push for a knockout?
I mean,
Earned rest for these boys here. This replay brought to you by Harness Racing New South Wales. That was a challenging round for both fighters there.
Now, can I just ask, do we know for a fact what the time limit on these rounds is? Because they feel like about 30 seconds each. I did not expect the clapper to go when it did there, but my goodness, that was one of the best rounds so far. Both fighters hurt each other. Both fighters had each other on the ropes. And it's looking like anyone's fight at the moment.
But I'm sure it would feel like a lifetime for them out here. You know, 8 rounds of boxing, it's a pretty difficult feat.
Oh, mate, at this point, their shoulders...
Oh, into round number 8. This replay brought to you by Harness Racing New South Wales. Another back and forward. Lems again snuck right out of the corner there. Nice overhands from Lems.
Silisia's had his best success when he is inside that reach, when he's in close and he's able to throw those short overhands and get under Flood's reach. But getting there is the tricky part. Flood's jab is so good. It's so accurate and it's hurting Lems. He needs... Silisia raises the glove. Has he done enough?
We'll soon find out with our final instant replay brought to you by Harness Racing New South Wales.
Flood looked like the busier man in that last round. I dare say he probably took it, but is that enough to give him the decision? Lems scored a knockdown and hurt him several times.
The back end.
Fight fans, please put your hands together, show your appreciation as the boys went toe-to-toe for the 8 rounds for the championship title. Your ringside officials, Michael Maisie, Natasha Chapman and Ian Batty have all scored the contest 77-74. Your winner by way of unanimous points decision and the new WBF Australasian Super Lightweight Champion, Adam Flood.
And there he goes. The title is heading to Toowoomba.
A huge win in the career of Adam Flood. Massive. And a first career loss for Lemuel Silisia.
It's disappointing for Lemuel Silisia, but he fought so hard, been such a long fight camp. And full credit to the Flood camp because that belt is heading back to Toowoomba.
So that tells me, given that the second round where Lems got the knockdown,